Hi friends, so today we're going to do a watercolor resist all about me painting. So you could do two things. You could draw just your portrait, your face, or you could draw your whole body. So today Miss Kate's going to draw my whole body. I'm going to get a piece of paper, my set of watercolors with the regular brush that comes with watercolor, and then a little bit bigger brush and some water in a bowl and some crayons. So I've got a big bag of crayons here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one color that I want to be my outline, meaning the lines of my body. So I'm going to draw a circle for my head, some lines for my neck, lines going out for my shoulder, and then I'm going to bring it down for my chest, and then down for my legs, and down here, and then some feet. So just some really basic, just make sure you get all your body parts if you're going to do your body, okay? All right, so usually that's 3 parts. You know, like I always say that the face is divided up into 3, eyes, nose, and mouth. The body is also divided up in 3. Head, torso, or your chest area to your tummy, and then your legs. 1, 2, 3. So here I have a basic body shape here. And now I've got my basic body shape, and I think I'm gonna do the sort of the shape of my hair, and I might do some hands and my shoes. So that's all the lines I'm gonna do, just the lines. Now I'm gonna put my crayon away, and I'm going to get out my watercolor and my bigger brush. You wanna do bigger spaces, you use the bigger brush. If you're gonna do a little bitty areas like eyes, nose, or something, you can use your smaller brush. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the red, orange, and yellow together, and I'm gonna paint my hair. And I'm going inside the lines that I picked, right there, like that. Then I think I'm gonna wear a green shirt. So I'm gonna clean my brush, and you do water, color, and then you're gonna paint your shirt. Now if I wanted my shirt to be a little darker, I'm gonna go straight back to color. I'm not gonna go to the water. You see how that's darker? And then the next time you wanna do a little bit of water to draw, you make your brush a little bit wetter so you have the same thing, okay? And if I wanted my shirt to be lighter, I'd really rinse out my brush and just barely touch the color and then put it on, okay? Now, I think I'm gonna wear a pair of jeans. So jeans are usually blue, right? So I'm gonna put a little blue on my brush and maybe a little bit of black to make them dark jeans, because Miss Kate likes dark jeans, right? So you mix the colors, or you can do the colors straight out. You don't have to mix the colors, that's up to you. But remember, this is just you doing it. We're not sharing. I know sometimes we like to say, don't mix the colors, but that's when all of our friends are doing it together, and we wanna make sure everyone gets the same choice in colors. So I've done my shirt and my pants. Okay, so now's the time to get your crayon back out. And you can do some, now that this has dried a little bit up top, I'm gonna draw some lines in there because it shows how my hair grows. And that gives it some texture, right? And maybe my shirt has a collar. So I'm gonna put that. But do you see how you don't see that? That's because it's not dry yet. If you're gonna go back into crayon, you wanna wait till this dries and then you can come back. But do you notice how the color is not passing? Miss Kate, you know, went in the lines, but it didn't go over. That's because it stopped right when the crayon started because it's resisting it. It's fighting it. It can't move any forward. So the crayon makes like a wall. That's where the word resist comes from, okay? So you can go back in and do some more watercolor. Like maybe I have on some purple shoes. I don't think I've ever owned purple shoes before, but I think that sounds kind of fun, right? Oopsie, that kind of sounds fun, right? So I put on my purple shoes, and now I think I need some facial features, right? Some faces. So I'm gonna give myself a mouth and a nose and some eyes, okay? Like that, and I use the crayon. Now if you want to do your skin color, that's where the little brush comes in, okay? So I'm going to take my little brush and I'm going to use like a yellowy color, and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do this, and I need to make it a little lighter because that's way too pale or too dark. And I'm gonna do this, you see? And then I've got my skin color, and you see it's the color, the paint is not going past and going into my hair, right? So that is the start of your crayon and watercolor resist. You could keep going and do yourself. And remember, you could also just do your face if you want to, or you could maybe draw somebody else in the house if you want. You could also add what you're doing, another thing about you. Maybe you draw a doll here because you like dolls, or maybe you have some cars drawn in the side because you like to play with cars. Or maybe you love being outside, so maybe you draw yourself outside with a tree or a sun, because this is all about you and what you like to do. So I guess for Miss Kate, I am going to put like a brush in my hand, and I'm going to put an artist's paint color set here. So here's the brush and my paint set, and I'm getting ready to go paint. All right, that's it, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye for now.